Forever I'll be loved. Forever I am loved. Forever I'll be loved. Forever I am loved. Forever I'll be loved. Forever I am loved.
Hi everybody, this is Past Minor, and welcome back to Real Life and the continuation of Season 2. My apologies for the delay. My apologies for me being absent. There's just been a lot going on, and especially with this virus going around, it's very important to get the supplies you need and stay safe and, um, just wash your hands, use hand sanitizer, just do what you need to do to stay, healthy. So, in this episode of Real Life, we will be talking about how to lower your blood pressure. A lot of people have high blood pressures due to stress, this, that, and the third. A whole heap of reasons why people's blood pressure is high. So in this episode, we will be talking about how to lower your blood pressure. Now, we have a guest today, in this episode, and who will be talking on this topic. Her name is Dr. Jen. I think I'm saying that correctly. But she's a doctor, and she's gonna explain and give, basically guides on how to lower your blood pressure. So, without further ado, let's do this.
Hi everyone, it's Dr. Jen from drjenmed.com. As promised, today I'm going to be talking about hypertension, high blood pressure. I'm going to be sharing with you tips and strategies to reduce your blood pressure. I know a lot of people don't really want to leave them yard or don't want to leave them home to have to come out here to sit in a doctor's office. So it's really important that we keep our health up to scratch, right? And I'm going to be showing you some stuff that will really help to control the blood pressure. And maybe even one day you come off your medications, right? And these are things that I've used with great success in my patients. This is the Gen Med way, We all know that high blood pressure, the blood pressure refers to how hard the heart has to pump that blood around your body. And, we use machines to measure that, right? Now, the first thing I want to say is that once you've been told you have high blood pressure, it is important that you invest in a blood pressure machine. You have to buy a blood pressure machine. We cannot argue about this. We are not discussing this. You need to get one. They are sold in the local pharmacies. And you can go on Amazon after all of this corona done and buy one for as cheap as $25 or less, right? But you need to get a blood pressure machine. So we've heard so much about hypertension, the associations with it being in your family, the genetics, with a sedentary lifestyle, smoking, liquor, diabetes, all of those things, right? But one of the most important associations with hypertension or high blood pressure is stress. And I think we kind of minimize stress so much because, there's no pill for stress, But I have found that stress is probably the most important cause of high blood pressure. And chronic stress comes in many forms. It's not just money stress or spouse stress or picnic stress. It comes in many forms. All right. And so today I kind of want to give you some gems that will really help. I don't even think I'm going to have all this time. Actually, the more I think about this is such a long list, right? But, we know the routine stuff that high blood pressure can affect your eyes, your kidneys, your circulation, and in men, down there, right? The heart, it can cause strokes. We know all of that. Been there, done that. We know that high blood pressure is a silent killer because some people have zero symptoms, like they feel fine and dandy, especially black people. We feel good till it liquid down, right? But some people do get that. Some people get the headache. Some people feel dizzy, have a little shorter breath, or some people tell you them heart skip a beat, or them can know when them pressure up, just a feeling take them over. But the vast majority of people have no symptoms. In other words, you can literally blind, you can literally have kidney problem, and that's when you discover that, oh wow, you have high blood pressure. Some people, it is their first heart attack or stroke that make them know they have high blood pressure. Now, we're under this quarantine story and all of that, and everybody's stocking up on food and all of that jazz. People with high blood pressure have to be careful about the salt content of their food. So for all those people who've been buying salt fish, salt mackerel, salt beef, pig's tail, please do not send up your pressure now, please and thank you. Because you will have to be taking care of yourself at home. So please be mindful of the foods you are consuming. Banana chips, potato chips with all the salt. Please be careful. I wonder if I can say it in a different language. I'm not so fluent. But please be careful with the salt intake. Water is very important. I don't want to spend too much time on water, but water is life, right? And we Jamaican, we know of the many things that help with blood pressure. You have to find out what works for you, because what might work for one person might not work for somebody else. Some people say garlic. Some people say coconut water, the tuna, the cactus looking like plants. Different things work for different people. And yes, people have had tremendous relief or reduction in their blood pressure. Now, with the blood pressure there, usually it's recorded with two numbers, right? You have that top number and the bottom number. And today, I'm not really getting into the numbers today because I think my previous video, I did that. I want to focus more on the treatment. Now, if you're in quarantine and you can't come out, you need to make sure you fill the prescription. Please fill your prescription. You're supposed to have the medication them at home. You don't want to run out of your blood pressure medicine. Even if you're feeling and need it, it's better to have it than don't have it. Because you do not know what can happen. A lot of our drugs are imported. That's a fact of the matter. So you don't really want to run out. So please, I'm begging you, please fill your prescriptions. Make sure you have the medicine them at home. Now, we spoke about the foods, the medicines, and all of that. I'm going to show you the machine. This one, see, I just bought this one online, right? Like, seriously, it's like, this one was like $25. So I don't want no excuses. People need to have a machine, right? So, like, this is a monitor that's going to have the numbers on it, right? And this is the cuff that you put over your arm. It's pretty straightforward. And I did a video that show you how to use it. You need to get one. Why? Because every remedy that you say you're using and it help your pressure, how you know it helping? How you know it helping? The only way you can know with any objectivity and certainty is to monitor it. So I have no problem with patients who say, oh, I don't need medicines. I don't need it because my pressure good. You need to be telling me that you check it and it really is good. And I'm saying aiming for 130 over 80 would be ideal. All right, remember about the top and bottom number. Now to the meat of the matter. Now this is the part that if you have a loved one or a friend who have high blood pressure, tell them to tune in right now if you really care for your friend them and your family, because I'm going to share some stuff now that is not typically spoken of at the doctor's office, because the doctor don't have this time to spend 15 minutes to explain all of this to you, every one of you, right? Let's call a spade a spade. So these are the most important things I'm saying on this video today. High blood pressure. You see, all those people who not sleep, lack of sleep is a major cause of high blood pressure. Now, I've been a doctor for a good amount of years, right? And I'm sure they probably have it in scientific studies. And you purists who want to say, do you show me the scientific studies? My scientific studies is the many, many patients I've treated. All right? And there's WebMD, there are lots of medical websites. Go knock yourself off if you want to go read that. But I'm talking from experience. It's the people who don't sleep at night, their blood pressure will go up. The majority of them. You have to get night sleep. It's the people who work shift work, security guard, night managers, nurses, doctors, people who up late at night, can't get the rest. After a while, the blood pressure goes up. As important gem for hypertension is sleep. This is more than the pill them. This is more than the salt in your food. Sleep and night sleep. Another important thing about high blood pressure is rest. Sleep is very different from rest, right? So rest is rest. So you have some people who overwork themselves, overstress themselves, right? So you find that their body is always tense because them always overworked. Their body is never in a state of rest. And think about it. Hypertension. Hyper is high, tension is tense. So for those people who do not rest, they do not smell the roses. In Jamaica, we don't have that many roses, but smell the hibiscus. You know what I mean? Like, you don't take in some fresh air, do some deep breathing, meditate, go to the beach, go to the river, something. You cannot always be work, busy, productive. Your body always tries to maintain homeostasis, always tries to be in balance. Overworking is excessive. All right? And these are the things that I have found to be directly related to high blood pressure. This is the GenMed way, You're not going to find this information so easy elsewhere. It's just a God honest truth. These are the associations I found. And the last one I'm going to share with you that tend to cause high blood pressure when people don't have no peace. You see, when you don't have no peace in your mind, in your heart, and in your soul, your blood pressure tend to get high. Somebody aggravate you, provoke you, trouble you, toxic people. That's why I love to talk about these things, because I literally, a patient can come to me and them can say, "Ray, doc, my blood pressure, I need medicine." And them saying X, but me know behind X is Y and Z. Behind the high blood pressure is just the face of the stress, the lack of peace, the distress that is presenting with high blood pressure. You understand? So maybe you're in an argument. Maybe you just trace somebody. Maybe you're the silent type. Maybe you're the people pleaser. For keep the peace, you shut your mouth. You just swallow your spit all the time. You swallow your spit. Maybe you're the control freak. Maybe you're the virago. I don't know. But the long and short of it is that you don't have any peace. You're haunted. In Jamaican words, you feel haunted, right? I'm not that's just me, right? But the point of all of this is that if there is no peace, no rest, no sleep, it's going to be a challenge to control the blood pressure. And the blood goes to every organ of your body. So if the pressure is high going to your eyes, you get a bleed, you get blind. If the pressure is high going to your brain, you get a stroke. If it is high going to your heart, it starts strain your heart and you start get enlarged heart. If it is high going to your kidney, it start mash up your kidney. If it is high going to your ting, Mr. Man, you start have, dysfunctional standing up. If it is high going to the blood vessels of your legs, you start have circulation problem. You understand what I say? And blood pressure and diabetes are like brother and sister. Them walk together. So the point I'm trying to make is that, yes, it's important for take the pills. Yes, it's important for eat right. But you see, if you don't control the stress them, you're not getting enough rest, mental rest, you're not sleep at night, it's going to be an uphill challenge. You see, for all those who love smoke and drink and just love eat like there's no tomorrow, one of these days, your number shall be called. You understand what I say? In other words, here is an opportunity. You're on lockdown. Just take one of my advice. Stop watch movie late at night and go sleep. You want to be on the pills forever? Yes, there are many people who have come off high blood pressure meds gradually under the guidance and supervision of their doctors. There have been many, right? Wouldn't you like that? So these are the things I'm sharing with you from experience. Isn't it a privilege to know these things? No, some people just love the last thing I gotta say now. Some people come off their medication just brap so. My spirit just tell me not to bother with this pill, so I'm gonna stop it. That is madness. You know how much healthy men I've seen when I used to be in hospital who not take no pill. And then when them have to take a bag of pill after the stroke. You know how much people I've met like that? Many. So these bad habits we have of just stopping medication or not taking them totally have to stop. The only way you can tell me say you're going to stop medication is if you have been tracking it with a blood pressure machine and you record it every day. You get a little notebook and you say, all right, Monday, the 20th such of this month, it was this in the morning, this in the evening. You get me? And it is important to go to your doctors for checkup. Why is it important? Think I just your money, Dr. Love? Not really. The reason is they have to check all of these organs to make sure they're functioning. You prefer for catch a problem when it's early than wait till you're in kidney failure and need dialysis. Then wait till you're paralyzed and can't move. You understand what I say? Big and serious now, right? So your checkups every 3 to 6 months for refills. It's not just for the doctor to write prescription for 3 months, for 4 months. It is for them to write up the forms to send it to go to the lab for check your kidney, for write referrals to check your eyes, to do your ECG, etc. So work with your doctor. You're under quarantine now. This is what a so high blood pressure management should look. But it all starts with you. So these things I've shared with you, right? This is like goal, right? So I want you to know, apply it to yourself, right? Little by little. I'm not going to say brick pan brick, but little by little, right? Share it with your loved ones. Help them, because the high blood pressure thing really a mash up a country. I am available for consultations. I'm doing it only by online now because of the corona story. Not doing much house calls right now. Unless, I've triaged it. But it's drjenmed.com. drjenmed.com. Skype, WhatsApp, voice or video calls, depending on the nature. And we can call in or WhatsApp in prescriptions and all of that jazz. So don't worry yourself. But in the meantime, I just want people to keep healthy, because this is one of the diseases I kind of predict is going to increase after the corona, the high blood pressure. You get me? So I'm wanting to try my best to use this information I share with you to kind of keep your body healthy, as healthy as we can. All right? So until next time, be well. If this has been helpful to you, please share it. Because a whole heap of people have high blood pressure. So share it, all right? And comment. If you have any questions and if I can help, I will, if I can. And yeah, and be good. All right? God bless. Bye.
I was 7 years old when I got my first pair, and I stepped outside and I was like, Mama, this air bubble right here, it's gonna make me fly. I hit that court, and when I jumped, I swear I got so high, I touched the net. Mom, I touched the net. This is the best day of my life. Air Maxes were next, that air bubble, that mesh, the box, the smell, the stuffing, the tread in school. I was so cool, I knew that I couldn't increase them. My friends couldn't afford them. 4 stripes on their Adidas. On the court I wasn't the best, but my kicks were like the pros. Yo, I stick out my tongue so everyone could see that logo. Nike Air Flight book bag was so dope. And then my friend Carlos's brother got murdered for his 4s. Whoa. See, he just wanted a jump shot, but they wanted to start a cult though. Didn't want to get caught. From Genesee Park to Othello, you could clown for those probings with the Velcro, those were not tight. I was trying to fly without leaving the ground, cause I wanted to be like Mike, right? Wanted to be him, I wanted to be that guy. I wanted to touch the rim, I wanted to be cool, and I wanted to fit in. I wanted what he had. America, it begins.
I wanna fly, can you take me far away? Give me a star to reach for, tell me what it takes, and I'll go so high, I'll go so high, my feet won't touch the ground. This is my wings and pull the strings. I bought these dreams that all fall.
We want what we can't have. The commodity makes us want it. So expensive, damn. I just got to flaunt it, got to show 'em. So exclusive, this, that new shit. $100 for a pair of shoes. I would never hoop in. Look at me, look at me. I'm a cool kid. I'm an individual, yeah, but I'm part of a movement. My movement told me be a consumer, and I consumed it. They told me to just do it. I listened to what that swoosh said. Look at what that swoosh did. See it consume my thoughts. Are you stupid? Don't crease them, just leave them in that box. Strangled by these laces, laces, I can barely talk. That's my air bubble and I'm lost. If it pops, we are what we wear what we are. But see, I look inside the mirror and think Phil Knight tricked us all. Will I stand for change or stay in my box? These Nikes help me define me, but I'm trying to take mine off.
I wanna fly, can you take me far away? Give me a star to reach for, tell me what it takes, and I'll go so high, I'll go so high, my feet won't touch the ground. This is my wings and pull the strings. I bought these dreams that all fall down.
Started out with what I wear to school that first day. Like these are what make you cool. And this pair, this would be my parachute. So much more than just a pair of shoes. Nah, this is what I am, what I wore, this is the source of my youth. This dream that they sold to you. $400 and some change, consumption is in the veins. And now I see, it's just another pair of shoes.